It was the first day of summer vacation, and the sun poured golden light over the quiet countryside. Four cousins, Skaya, Azan, Sukina, and Shah, jumped out of their parents' cars, backpacks bouncing, and hearts full of excitement. They had arrived at Grandma and Grandpa's farmhouse, a cozy old place surrounded by fields, trees, and the promise of adventure. The kids would spend a few weeks at the farmhouse every summer, but this year felt different. They were all growing older, and the world was changing. Still, they looked forward to the fresh air, warm meals, and magical moments that seemed to bloom here like the sunflowers in Grandma's garden. One lazy afternoon, while playing hide and seek in the barn, Sukaina heard a soft mewing sound. She called the others over. Behind an old haystack, they found a cardboard box lined with cloth, and inside were four tiny, squirming kittens. Their eyes were barely open, and they squeaked hungrily. The kids gasped. They must have been abandoned, whispered Sukina, gently picking up the smallest kitten. Or maybe their mama left to find food and never came back, Skaya added. The cousins looked at each other. The kittens were helpless, and no one else was around to care for them. We'll take care of them, Azan declared. They named the kittens Whiskers, Snowball, Ginger, and Shadow. Grandma and Grandpa helped them learn how to feed the kittens with small bottles and keep them warm. Every day, the kids took turns waking up early, preparing kitten formula, cleaning their little beds, and making sure the kittens were safe and loved. Some days were tough. The kittens cried all night. One of them got sick and had to be taken to the vet. But the kids never gave up. They learned to be patient, responsible, and gentle. Slowly, the kittens began to grow stronger. They opened their eyes, learned to walk, and purred happily in their tiny voices. With every passing day, the kids changed too. They argued less, helped each other more, and learned the power of teamwork. They realized that taking care of something small and fragile wasn't just about feeding or cleaning. It was about love, dedication, and hope. By the end of summer, the kittens were healthy, playful, and full of energy. The cousins had grown in ways they never imagined. On the last day before heading back home, they sat under the old oak tree with the kittens curled in their laps. I think we saved them, Skaya said softly. No, Azan smiled. They saved us too. That summer, the kids didn't just make memories. They found courage, strength, and kindness in themselves. The kittens had given them a purpose and reminded them that even the smallest life can teach the biggest lessons. And as they drove away, waving goodbye to the farmhouse and their new furry friends, they carried with them something far more precious than souvenirs: